we start a new season. It is the year 2004 and something a little bit different to get this season going. We were very disappointed at the end of 2003 because we came down here to Tunbridge to see the traditional close to the season, the Bonfire Burnup. Great shame because we were beaten by the weather. Well, the club weren't going to be beaten. Whilst everybody was turned away that day, we all went away home a bit disappointed, a sad end to the season. It had been a great season. We've had some terrific meetings, we've had some great races. But they've come up trumps because this year we're starting the season with a bang. We're going to rerun the Bonfire Burnup, and we've got a tremendous lineup that not only includes everybody that was lined up for the end of November, but they've also got a few additions, namely one in the solo event that is of course Kelvin Tatum. I was looking at the bookies odds this morning and they're actually come up with an idea. You can actually place a bet on anybody else in the race besides Kelvin Tatum. So they're obviously thinking that Kelvin's going to be the one to beat today, and why not? He represents us brilliantly in the World Long Track, and that was the reason he wasn't due to be here at the Bonfire Burnup at the end of 2003. He was over in New Zealand, representing us in the UK in that World Long Track Championship. Now, if I turn my attention to the 500 sidecars and the 1000cc sidecars, really there's nothing more I can say. That we've got the entry that was booked for the end of 2003. One or two passenger changes, but I can pick them up for you as we go through the programme. Now I want to just nip around the pits and see what the atmosphere is, because there is one of anticipation really this time of year. It's the start of the season. One or two people have changed engines, they've changed passengers, changed format, whatever they've done. It all adds up for what today promises to be a fantastic day's racing. So we're back at Tunbridge, it's the start of a new season, and obviously the big questions this morning really, has anything changed? Over Mathieu, has anything changed for this year?
Just that Irk over there, apart from that, nothing, no. In fact, the bike says it was ready for last year's burn-up. Got some new fairings and stuff coming, just not here yet, but that won't make it go any quicker, so...
So all your hopes are obviously going to be on this man stepping in the chair again?
Well, he tells me he's going to find some drive from somewhere, but we'll just have to see, won't we?
Well, let's bring you in quickly then, Mick, because back to the sport full-time now.
Yeah, for this year, yeah, we're going to give it a go full-time.
Well, obviously you must have enjoyed the Speedway last year, that's giving you the buzz again, and pleased to be back here at Tunbridge.
Oh yes, Tunbridge is a good track anyway, so it suits the Speedway bike when it's going well, and I do like it here.
Well, obviously I'm looking forward to a great day, but obviously I think there's a lot of sort of anticipation at the moment, isn't it, this time of year? Looks like it could be a big season.
Yeah, it feels weird going straight into the season on such a big meeting, to be honest, but I guess there's going to be pot luck today. If, you could have mechanical problems, or you could go through clean, who knows. But no, obviously looking forward to it. Burn-up's always a good meeting, it's always good here, so keep our fingers crossed.
Well, fingers crossed. The bookies certainly haven't decided on who they're going to tip. Very even odds, so bit of an open field. Good luck, Ivor. We'll see how it goes.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Screwdriver.
You had all winter to do this.
Oh, it was running lovely on the stand in the week.
Sorry. Well, I couldn't resist it as I walked past, Matt. I mean, you've had all winter to get this sorted. What's the problem?
Well, on the stand Wednesday, it run as sweet as a nut, no problems. I run it up this morning and it's misfiring and spitting back and everything. So just checking the float levels, make sure they're alright. And the only other thing is we put a different battery on, so we've changed that and we'll run it back up in a minute, and fingers crossed it's going to be alright.
Well, obviously, I mean, what I was really going to say is that I smiled when I walked past the bookies this morning, because you had that fantastic win down here at Tunbridge last year. Yeah. And at the time, I think the odds were about 100 to 1 or something daft, weren't they? He's cut you right down to 7 to 1, so he's expecting something today.
Yeah, he's expecting more than we are, I can say that.
Well, I'll leave you to it, mate, because obviously I can see you've got a lot to do, but let's hope you get it running and we'll see you out there.
Okay then, cheers mate.
Well, I'll try not to hold you up too long, but Paul, great to be back, another new season.
Yeah, I mean, I've been itching to get going again, done a few Speedway meetings just to get riding on my bike again, and now we're here. I've just been out practicing it, and it's good to get back on the bike. I'm feeling real good and just can't wait to get first race underway.
Well, absolutely. I think there's a lot of anticipation in the crowd as well. It's a bit of an early start really for such a big meeting, but tremendous lineup. Really couldn't predict who's going to do the winning, could we? Well,
it's going to be good fun. Like I say, you can't predict who's going to win, but we'll give it a good go. It should be good racing. The track's getting a bit dusty now, but they seem like they've prepared it pretty well, so it should be good for some racing.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I was down here yesterday because we had tried the supermotos and the quads and everything, and the track held up brilliantly. So I think on that score, we're looking at a great day.
Yeah, hopefully. Like it was a pity they couldn't run end of last year, but they seem to have prepared the track pretty well, and hopefully, like you say, we'll get some good racing like it was yesterday. I wasn't here, but I heard it was some good fun, and hopefully today we'll have some of the same.
Well, indeed, I'm sure we will. I'll leave you to it because I know you want to get out for more practice.
Yeah,
good luck, mate.
Thanks
all the
a lot.
best. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, I know that there's a lot of anticipation about this. Is the start of a new season, but one thing, Kelvin, I've got to say to you, have you realised the bookies have actually put odds up for everybody to finish second to you?
No, I didn't know that. I think that's been a bit, might be a little bit foolhardy. It's a pretty tough lineup today, to be honest, and I don't think it's a foregone conclusion at all. I think I'm really going to have to be on my mettle today to win. You know, some super riders here, so it'll be a tough meeting, but a good one.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. A tough meeting. I mean, I was down here yesterday with the Supermotos and the track looks to be riding superb. I mean, yes, you've ridden the track many, many times, but I think I tend to agree with you. There's a good lineup, there's some good quality riders here, and you really can't predict a meeting like this, can you?
No, and the conditions of the track's quite hard and slick, so, you know, if a rider gets in front of you and he's got the throttle on, it's going to be difficult to pass. So, you know, I say starting's going to be imperative, but, you know, it's the first run out this year with a new engine, and you know, I'm looking forward to the day. Obviously, if we don't win, I'll be disappointed, but certainly we'll give it a good shot.
And as far as planning goes for the rest of the year, it's going to be a very full season, long track, grass track, and a lot of speedway.
Yeah, speedway's sort of kicked in now, but obviously we'll got some new bikes that aren't quite ready, and we'll do some testing with them in April. But come May, then the continental scene sort of kicks into gear, and we'll do some championship meetings. But certainly, yeah, looking forward to the World Championship. Yeah, very much.
Excellent. So I think we all are as well. Very best of luck today. Good luck with the rest of the season.
Thanks very much.
Thanks. Cheers. Well, I think we had to have a word, Shaun, because back into it full time.
Yes, yeah, certainly am, yeah.
And looking forward to a good season. I mean, what I've got to ask really is, have you ridden Tunbridge before?
I've done many years ago, about 14, 15 years ago, when it was all grass, obviously. Yeah, no, I didn't have such a good experience last time because I went through the boards, but I'm hoping that don't happen today.
Well, I certainly hope so, but yeah. I mean, as I've said really with all classes today, I mean, there's no foregone conclusions. It's going to be a tough race day, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, this is the sort of competition I want to ride against, you know. I want to get it right and get into Europe. That's what I want to do.
Well, I think, you know, we always say that with any racing, if you race against the best, you become equally as good at them. And, you know, it's down to your own efforts then, isn't it? But you've got to compete with them at every level. Oh,
absolutely, yeah. I mean, you know, likes of Leicester and Melkman, I enjoy riding with people like that because they've got as much oomph as what hopefully I've got, you know.
Well, let's hope so. I mean, wanted to grab a quick word with you, obviously. We'll see how today goes. I mean, it promises to be a great day. The track looks in absolutely superb condition, whether I'm talking to solo riders, 1,000 chairs or 500s. It looks great.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic out there. I mean, it's just on the stop, so...
Excellent.
Can't go no faster.
Have a great day.
No, thank you very much.
All the best. Cheers. So we've got the competitors coming to the line for the first race of the day. This is the start of what I was say is described in the press as the 2003 Bonfire Burnup meeting. And in the 500cc sidecar class, they know that they've got to have 3 good rides because there is no B consolation final for the 500 sidecars. It's the top 6-point scorers that go into the big final at the end of the day. And looking at the lineup for the first race of the day, number 3 Lester Goodwin on the line, number 5 Wayne Yeldham and Kevin Ashley, key for number 1 Clive Willis right on the inside, passenger by Richard Webb, and number 2 is Mel Goodwin and Gary Rockwell, number 5 I mentioned, and number 23 Tony Stark and Pete Bell. So the tapes go up for the first time this afternoon. On the inside, Clive Willis has gone with them as well as those two go into that first turn. Lester Goodwin on the outside of Clive Willis as they sit at the moment, but he's lost a place as that looks like Tony Stark coming through on the inside. So Tony Stark and Pete Bell moving through in the second spot, going after the early leader, Mel Goodwin, as they come off that pit bend for the first time. Now it is outfit number 2, Mel Goodwin and Gary Rockwell. we start the second lap in this, the first race of the afternoon. All 5 of these outfits staying close together. Lester Goodwin looking to try and get that second place back and move through beautifully into that second spot. He's now got Brother Mel to go after as they come up past me for the second time. Well, Lester Goodwin certainly was quick into this top bend. You can see that Tony Stark doesn't want to let him get away from him, and Tony comes back underneath him again. So that top bend proving to have 2 or 3 different racing lines around it, chopping and changing every time as they go into that bend. Not quite the same on this pit bend. Lester Goodwin follows Tony Stark round. Mel Goodwin, I think, is aware what's going on behind him, but now he'll be aware because Tony Stark has let him know that he's there. He's got much closer to him in that top bend. And Tony Stark has taken over as well as they go down the back straight. Much better ride from Tony Stark. Lester Goodwin has seen what's happened as well. He started to close up on Mel. It'll be the checkered flag for them this time. It's going to be close on the line, but I would have said Tony Stark got him. Mel Goodwin on the inside and Lester Goodwin on the outside. Sidecars, and if you go to your point scoring grid, we start from the very top. Number 1, Clive, Willis and Richard Webb get 3 points. Number 2, Mel Goodwin and Gary Rockall, 5 points. Number 3, Lester Goodwin and Tony Martin, 4 points. Number 5, Wayne Yeldham and Kevin Ashley, 2 points. Number 23, Tony Stark and Pete Bell, 7 points. No score for 41, Chris Salisbury. No score for 189, Gary Ball. The winning time of 134.68. 134.68. 54.75 they've averaged. 54.75. So, race 2 in your programme. We stay with the 500 sidecars. We see for the first time this afternoon Simon Baird and Stuart Supple, Barry Bennett and Steve Tom, Andy Kearson and Laura Kearson. A bit further down, number 56, Wayne Reid and Clive Preston, Mike Reid and Gareth Bemister, and number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. Well, start marshals encouraging Shaun Harvey to get up to the start line. Oh, where we go, all sorts of Danny quickly the rest of the field have got away from them as they go down that back straight. Sort the positions out, keep your eye on Shaun Harvey. He'll try and get back on terms with them, but it's a big, big job. And as you watch the rest of the field come round, it is outfit number 4, Simon and Stuart Supple have got the lead. That's been challenged for as they go into that top turn for the second time. And indeed, Simon Baird loses that lead. Pick up through as they come round, do exactly that is, it's got the lead from them. I was keeping one eye on Stuart Harvey there to see if he can get back on terms with them. But at the moment, the lead is with Mike Reid and Clive Preston. And they've opened a big, big gap between them and second place. It's still Simon Baird that's in there in second spot. But he's under pressure and Simon Baird spins on that bottom turn. Stuart Harvey does take one position back and rapidly starts to close on the field. But Mike Reid really has got away from the rest of the field and made this first one his. Oh, we're going to see the checker flag this time as they come round, but it is Mike Reid and Gareth Bemister to take it. Wayne Reid and Clive Preston second to them. And a disappointing start to the day for Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. Your score charts, and we look at race 2, moving down to outfit number 4. It's 1 point scored. Outfit number 7, Barry Bennett and Steve Tong, 3 points. Number 8, Andy and Laura Kerrison, 4 points. Number 56, Wayne Reid and Clive Preston, 5 points. Number 57, Mike Reid and Gareth Bemister, 7 points. And number 72, Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg, 2 points. The winning time was 1:35.29, 1:35.29, 54.4 the average speed, so 54.4. And remember, this is where you should use the insert to your program that you were given with your programs today. And if you look along where it details race 3, you will find in grid 1, right on the inside, Kelvin Tatum. Next to him, Peppi Rudolph. We've also got number 7 is Tim Cornelucci. Next to him, number 8, the youngster Denham. Mathieu Tresarrieu and Matt Reed were looking for, moving right to the outside of number 21, Jason Bunyan. What can he do from that outside gate as they get underway? Kelvin Tatum has got the lead, but as they close on him coming out the back straight, will he have it all his own way as he goes down that back straight? He's certainly got the position at the moment. Pick out for where that challenge is going to come from, because we've got all the good riders in this one, and we've lost one rider on that front and Peppi Rudolph is chasing hardest in that second spot. Jason Bunyan on the inside of 4 riders going into that top turn. Good scrap going on for attention drawn to Peppi Rudolph closing in on Kelvin Tatum. I think Kelvin has responded. He realised that Peppi was getting closer to him. 14 is has he beaten off the challenge from the rest of the riders, and Kelvin Tatum looks to have stamped his authority as he now opens up a bit of a gap between him and Peppi Rudolph. And problems for Kelvin Tatum on the bottom turn. Kelvin Tatum pulls off on that bottom turn. Peppi Rudolph says thank you very much. He takes over. And still there in second place. There's a change in that third spot. As we see the checkered flag being made ready. Disappointment to start the day for Kelvin Tatum as he pulls off into the centre green. It's going to be a victory in this first race for the solo class. For number 2, Peppi Rudolph of Germany. He's followed home from France by Mathieu Tresarrieu. In race 3, the first of the solo 500cc Bonfire Burnup. And we start first of all from the very top with number 1, Kelvin Tatum, no points scored. He stopped during that race. Number 2, Peppi Rudolph, maximum 10 points. Number 7, Tim Cornelucci, that's 5 points he scored. And number 8, Denham, 4 points. Number 14, Mathieu Tresarrieu, he's got 8 points. And number 15, Matt Reed, 6 points. Number 20, Mick, 2 points. And number 21, Jason Bunyan, 3 points. The winning time was 1:28.91, 1:28.91, 58.25 the average speed. Number 10, Stephane would have seen his fellow family member out in the last race. Keep your eye open for Joe's screen as well. He goes in this one as they get underway. The best of it. Trevor Banks has come through though, going into that first turn. So you've got Trevor Banks leading out of that first turn. Andrew Appleton is there in second. Joe Screen now moving through though into that second place as they go into the pit turn for the first time. Oh, Joe Screen locks it up. He's allowed Trevor Banks to go wide. And Joe Screen works his way through. He's up in the second place. Or is he? Andrew Appleton has other ideas. He tries to come around the outside of him. Both of them closing down on Trevor Banks very quickly as they go into that pit bend. They close right up on Trevor Banks. And as they work their way round past me, he's got Andrew Appleton trying around the inside. He's got Joe Screen on the inside as well. This is a tough one for Trevor Banks. Andrew Appleton caught and knocked down there in that bottom turn. And through and wide, but he's recovered well. And again he goes round the outside. Trevor Banks can see him on the boards now as he comes into that pit turn. And Joe Screen has elected to go for the inside line. Trevor Banks looks like he's coming in all directions. Look also at Stephane Tresarrieu. He's still there as well. He's in 4th place at the moment and looking to come round the outside. Oh, there goes Tresarrieu, he's round the outside, Joe Screen on the inside, Trevor Banks is passed by both of them. The checker flag will be out this time. It's a great ride from Appleton who opens his account today. Second Tresarrieu had a great last turn and Joe Screen finishes in third. From the very top, number 3, Trevor Banks, what a busy race he had. He's ended up with 5 points from his first ride. Number 4, Appleton, 10 points. And as we move down the field, number 9, Mitch Godden, unfortunately didn't finish, no points there. Number 10, Stephane, 8 points. Number 16, Roger Lobb, 3 points. Number 17, Joe Screen, 6 points. 22, Antonin Svab, 4 points. Number 23, Bonfire Burnup, 2 points. And the winning time, 127.16. 127.16, 59.47. The average speed. We see out for the first time this afternoon Chris Harris, Jeremy Doncaster, Paul Cooper, Glen Phillips, Paul Knott, Dave Mears, Neville Tatum and Martin Williams. Martin Williams to come to the line, he's happy. Starter moves away, up go the tapes, we get underway. Jeremy Doncaster recorded gain for that first turn, and it is Jeremy Doncaster that's got the lead. Oh, plenty of drive picked up by somebody there, I'll pick up for you who that was. But they've dropped back to third place. As I think that is Neville Tatum that's come round the outside to get himself up in a second, but the early lead is with Jeremy Doncaster. Grip coming out of that top turn. He's back in 5th place but fighting every inch of the way, and Jeremy Doncaster is under pressure. We've lost one rider on the far side, which I can confirm is Martin Williams, number 25, but as we keep our eye on the leader is Jeremy Doncaster. And looks to be going for the lead, and at the moment there's no catching Jeremy Doncaster. Is he going to be a surprise package this afternoon? Well, he certainly looks very comfortable as he goes into this pit bend. He's gone a wide line, but it's a very quick line. And Glen Phillips holding 4th at the moment under pressure from Paul Cooper. But as the checker flag is made ready, it's Neville Tatum that's the only one who can possibly catch Jeremy Doncaster. They come to the line, it's not going to be so. Jeremy Doncaster takes it. Neville Tatum in second, Chris Harris in third, Glen Phillips in 4th, and Paul Cooper in 5th. Let's give you the points though from the very top. Number 5, Chris Harris, 6 points. Number 6, Jeremy Doncaster, maximum 10 points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, 4 points. Number 12, Glen Phillips, 5 points. Number 18, Paul Knott, 3 points. 19, Dave Mears, 2 points. 24, Neville Tatum, 8 points. 25, Martin Williams, no score. The time was 125.60, so yes, it's the quickest of those three. 60.56 they averaged. And a few changes to passengers for the 1000cc sidecars. And we can see if there's much in the change of machinery and leathers, etc. as they come to the line. Right on the inside we should see Mick Cave and Rob Winspear. Next to him, Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel. Number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie out for the first time, joined on the line by Ivor Matthews and Mick Stace. Making up the 6 on the line is Mick Toll and Tony Baisby, Matt Turrell and Sean Yates right on the outside here nearest me. So the first stop for sidecars this afternoon, race 6 in your programme. Up go the tapes and we get underway. Steve Smith has made a very good start on the inside as they sort themselves out. I think it's Mick Toll that's got to the front as they go around that first turn. Ivor Matthews moving his way through on the inside. He'd missed the start, but he's up into 4th place. John Halsey's back there as well. So a lot of sorting out to do as John Halsey comes through on the inside and works his way through. Ivor Matthews has missed out again, but it is Steve Smith and Mick Toll that have got the fight at the front of the field. Ivor Matthews looks her way through on the inside. There's problems for John Halsey. John Halsey moves off into the centre green, And John Halsey doesn't feel happy at all as he looks across at the clerk of the course. He wants to get the clerk of the course to stop the race, but the rest of the race is going on. Smith leads at the moment from Shaun Tyrrell. On the outside is Mick Cave. You can see both Mick Tyrrell and Ivan Matthews not happy with things at the back of the field, but Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel won't mind as they get away going into that top turn. There is just one more lap to go for Steve Smith as Mick Cave tries to get through on the inside of Shaun Tyrrell, and Ivan Matthews has now moved up into 4th place. Well, they certainly wanted to get me going this afternoon, didn't they, with the first race that's full of changes, but it's going to be the checker bag this time as they come round. It's Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel take the win. Mick Cave in second, Shaun Tyrrell Matt Tyrrell, I should say, and Sean Yates in 3rd place. And as we've had the clerk of the course contact us and say that unfortunately number 1, Mick Cave and Rob Winspear will not score in heat 6. They've been excluded, so no score for Mick Cave and Rob Winspear. A win most definitely for Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel. They take maximum 7 points. Number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glen, you can see walking back to the pits. I'm being told by the clerk of the course they were allowed to rejoin the race, but they elected not to, so they score no points. Number 15, Ivan Matthews and Mick Stace, 4 points. Number 62, Mick Tyrrell and Tony Baisby, 3 points. Number 69, Matt Tyrrell and Sean Yates, 5 points. The winning time was 1:30.10, 57.53. Is the average speed 1:30.10, 57.53. We now move to race 7 in the programme, which is the second heat for the Sidecars, and we see out for the first time Matt Plummer and Andy Wilson, Neil Owen and Kevin Colburn, Dave Steer and Simon Beanie, Gary Parmenter and Craig Parmenter, Duncan Torres and Nicky Owen, Rob Bradley and Tom Mowbray. So the starter encouraging Neil Owen to come to the line as they get underway. There's all sorts of problems on the inside. Clark, of course, not happy with that one. So, all 6 in the restart. Starter happy, starter moves away, up go the tape to get a much cleaner start this time. Matt Plummer has made a brilliant start on the inside once again, and it is Matt Plummer and Andy Wilson who've got to the lead as they go around that first turn. Neil Owen in second, but Duncan Tolhurst takes over from him as they go down that back straight, and it is Duncan Tolhurst and Simon, I was nearly going to put Simon Beanie in there, but Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen, of course. Dave Steer has got himself up into 3rd place, with a bit of a gap opening up between 2nd and 3rd. There's a good battle going on for that 3rd place. Gary Parmenter is trying to put pressure on Dave Steer, but as the gaps close, you can see at the front, Matt from Roller is coming under pressure from Duncan Tolhurst, and Duncan's got the line on the inside. You can see the gap, he's created a space going into this pit bend. And although it goes wide, Matt from Roller's got closer to him again. He's not close enough to make a challenge coming out of the bend and down the back straight. Oh, watching all the action back there in that third place, because Duncan Tolhurst made the better of it now. Matt Plummer and Andy Wilson, the early leaders, look content with that 2nd place. I think Dave Steer's still going to have to work to hang on to that 3rd place, as Gary and Craig Parmenter are still putting him under pressure. It'll be checkered flag for them this time as they come round, and that's a good start to the day for Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen. Top number 5, Matt Pomerola and Andy Wilson, 5 points. Neil Owen and Kevin Colburn, 2 points. Number 17, Dave Spear and Simon Beanie, 4 points. 18, Gary Parmenter and Craig Parmenter, 3 points. Number 74, a good start to the day for Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen, 7 points.
Number 87, Rob Bradley and Tom Mowbray, 1 point. The winning time was 128.85, 128.85, 58.34 they averaged. It's race 8 in your programme, first time out for Paul Johnson and Darren Wills. Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. 21 is Simon Ball and Kevin Jones. 23 is Gary Jackson and Carl Pugh. 92, Paul Whitelam and Mick Day. And Rob Winterburn, and I'll check that, I think it is Tristan Winterburn that's riding for Rob this afternoon. Machinery in the air, loses ground on the rest of the field. Paul Whitelam is the crew that's got away there around that first bend for the first time. Simon Ball up in second place, Rob Winterburn in third and Gary Jackson in fourth is how they sit at the moment. But Gary Jackson wants to change that, looks for the line on the outside, drives hard round that outside. Simon Ball and Kevin Jones looking for a way through. They've got to be careful not to leave the gaps on the inside because Gary Jackson has gone for that. But Simon Ball goes round the outside and he's made a break round that outside of Paul Whitelam and gets himself in front. So a tremendous ride for Simon Ball and Kevin Jones to start the day. They've worked hard, they've got round the outside of Paul Whitelam. Gary Jackson looking to do the same thing as well, but Paul Whitelam trying to hang on. Bit of a gap between those three and Rob and Tristan Winterburn. And Gary Jackson saw where Simon Ball went. Paul Whitelam trying to guard himself a little bit this time. And Gary Jackson is forced to go around the outside. Gary Jackson and Carl Pugh moving in second place. Closing down quickly on Simon Ball. And Simon Ball working hard as he goes down the back straight. He certainly looks quick going down that back straight, but Gary Jackson's very quick on this bottom turn. Paul Johnson has pulled out on the far side, I can see. There's a checkered flag. There's a good start of the day for Simon Ball and Kevin Jones. And then let's start with number 7, Paul Johnson and Darren Wills. They stopped, no points. Number 8, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley, 2 points. Number 21, Simon Wall and Kevin Jones, maximum 7 points. 23 is Gary Jackson and Carl Pugh, 5 points. Number 92, Paul Whitelam and Mick Day, 4 points. Number 148, Rob Winterburn and Tristan Winterburn, 3 points. The winning time was 130.09, 57.54. And we see for the first time Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan, Roger Wynn and Ben Goddard, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale, Steph and Carl Clive, Ian Lee Amos and Paul Phillips, John Hiscock and Nick Walters. So, John Hiscock and Nick Walters, the last to come to the line. Oh, he got a good start, but Ian Lee Amos went better on the inside of him. Roger Wynn has made the best of all, though. He's got into that first turn with Rob Wilson on his outside. So Rob Wilson looking for a way through, all sorts of problems with one of our outfits going off into the centre green. But while that's going on, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale have got themselves to the front. Roger Wynn sitting there in second place, Ian Lee Amos sitting in third. And it was Stephane Carl Blyther up in fourth place. It was Miles Simmons that was in all sorts of trouble on that first turn. He's now recovered and he's got a little battle on his hands with John Hiscock for that 5th and 6th place. But the front four have pulled away a little bit. This split as well because it looks like there's a battle between Roger Wynn and Rob Wilson. Looking to pull away if he can as he rolls into that bottom turn. Yeldham is coming under pressure from Stephane Blythe, looking for a way around the outside as they power down that back straight. And as you see the last lap flag being made ready for the first complete run of everybody going out for a ride. I'm looking to see if there will be any change, because Rob Wilson looks very comfortable up in front. I'll have to watch the clock on this one to see what sort of time he's going to put up. Roger Wynne and Ben Goddard still sitting there in second place, and that really is how it's going to finish. No change for that third place though, as he can walk that bottom turn. Stephane Blythe looking to go around the outside, but Yeldham has done enough. Completing the first leg rides for all the 1000cc sidecars. Outfit number 9, all sorts of problems in that first turn for Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan. They get 2 finishing points. Number 11, Roger Wynne and Ben Goddard, the early leaders, get 5 points for that second place. Number 24, Rob Wilson and Ian Well, maximum 7 points. Number 30, Steph and Carl Blythe, 3 points. Right down the bottom of the list there, number 183, Ian Leamis and Paul Phillips, 4 points. Number 184, John Hiscock and Nick Walters, 1 point. 128.82 was the winning time. 56.36 they averaged, 56.36. It was, of course, number 23, Tony Stark. He goes in race 11. And number 57, Mike Reed, he goes in this one. So, can Mike make it 2 out of 2? I think the strongest competition for Mike Reed is possibly going to come from Lester Goodwin and Tony Martin. They're right on this outside gate. Nobody on the inside of them, so they've got plenty of time. On the inside, he slots into the lead, but Lester Goodwin is right there with him. Lester looks all the way around the outside, but Mike Reed's got the better line coming out of the bend and pulls away going down the back straight. So Mike Reed and Gareth Bemister it is that lead from Lester Goodwin and Tony Martin. That's how they sit at the moment. Slotting into that third place is Wayne Yeldham and Kevin Ashley. And a little battle going on for that one, but I was interested to see whether Lester Goodwin was going to be able to stay with Mike Reed. Mike's saying no, he pulls away as he goes down the back straight. Can he make it 2 out of 2? Lester Goodwin wants to try and do something about it. Looks for a way around the outside. Cuts back in to get a fast line down this straight. Clive Willis having lots of attention with those front runners as well. He sits in 4th place at the moment. As the gaps start to open, I can see that Wayne Yeldham has tried to hold a very tight line. Lester Goodwin looking to go a little bit wider to see if he can get a bit more speed on. And he changes his mind, he locks it up in the middle of the bend and tries to get some colours and is finishing straight. Follows Mike into that top turn, but Mike does look to have a very, very controlled line. And he's very quick round this top bend, and Lester Goodwin has lost out again by trying to follow him. He's not been able to master that line as well as Mike Reed. He's having to drive harder and faster, wider. And the checkered flag goes, Mike Reed made it 2 out of 2. Lester hangs on to the second place. Wayne Yeldham sitting there in 3rd. And we start with number 1, Clive Willis and Richard Webb, they get 3 points. Number 3, Lester Goodwin and Tony Martin tried everything they could, but they get 2nd place, 5 points. Number 7, Barry Bennett and Steve Tong, 2 points. Number 5, Wayne Yeldham and Kevin Ashley, 4 points. Number 57, Mike Reed and Gareth Bemister, 7 points, maximum from 2 rides. The winning time, 134.84, 134.84, 54.66, the average speed. So only one other rider can stay on a maximum on level par with Mike Reed and Gareth Bemister. That is outfit number 23, Tony Stark and Pete Bell. They go from grid 4 in race 11. They've got with them number 56, Wayne Reed and Clive Preston, right on the inside grid. Number 4, Simon Baird and Stuart Supple. All sorts of problems in the first ride, but they were certainly up amongst it until they spun it on this bottom turn. Number 8, Andy Kerrison and Laura Kerrison had a 3rd place first time out. And number 72, Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg only scored points, but a disastrous start. They managed to recover from that, and it was always going to be an uphill struggle to score better points. Can they make up for it this time? Will Tony Stark get the double? Oh, they get underway. It's a very even. Oh, Wayne really has made the best of it from the inside. Shaun Harvey goes with him as well. It's those two that are up in front trying to close the gaps, but it changes as they go down the back straight. Mel Goodwin, I think, has come through. There's problems on the far side. And we're quickly seeing whether there will be a red flag. There is indeed a red flag. The race has been stopped. We've got an outfit and a driver and passenger on the circuit. So, no Andy Harrison in this one. He's been excluded due to being a reason for the stoppage. And it's the restart. Once again, has made a good start on the inside. Shaun Harvey's gone with him though. He's sitting in second place. Problems with Simon Baird at the back of the field, but the rest get away and move down that back straight. And this is a good start for Wayne Reid and Clive Preston. Goodwin and Gary Rocker have moved through in Grasstrack. There's problems for Shaun Harvey. He slows going into that top bend. As we look to the far side, it is perhaps all eyes on Mel Goodwin at the moment to see if he can get back at Wayne Reid. Wayne's holding a very fast, quick line. Tony Stark, remember, was the rider the very first race of the day. That was race 1 in your programme. He's sitting in 3rd place at the moment, so if he wants to maintain the maximum, he's got 2 places to make up. Wayne Reid still sitting, I won't say comfortably in that lead, because Mel Goodwin's getting closer and closer to him as they go into this last lap. Wayne Reid trying to close the gap, keep the doors shut, making sure there's no room. Mel Goodwin trying to force his way through on the inside. Can he make a gap going down that back straight? Will it be a drive into the inside? Tony Stark can see what's going on as well. He knows his position's being opened up. All 4 of them together as they come towards the line. Wayne Reid has done enough though. Wayne Reid gets it. Mel Goodwin in second. Tony Stark in third. And it was starting from the top. Number 2, Mel Goodwin and Gary Rockwell scoring 5 points. Number 4, Simon Baird and Stuart Supple, 2 points. Number 8, Andy Harrison and Laura Harrison, unfortunately no ride, no points. Number 23, Tony Stark and Peter Bell, 4 points. Number 56, Wayne Reid and Clive Preston, maximum 7 points. Number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg, 3 points. The winning time, 134.17, 55.04. As we now turn our attention to race 12 in your programme, we go back to the solo competitors, and we should see out once again. Number 1, Kelvin Tatum. He goes in grid 4 this time. Andrew Appleton, who had maximum 10 points from his first ride, is out on grid 6. Start going into that first turn. Well, they sort themselves out on the far side of these. Joe Screen has got through into the front, but Kelvin Tatum takes over as they go down that back straight. Hesitation from Joe Screen. Kelvin Tatum very, very wide, holds the machine up. Joe Screen takes over once again. It is Joe Screen. We've got one rider down on this pits corner. And disappointingly, Andrew Appleton right at the back of the field after that win first time out. Oh, Kelvin Tatum now looks much more in control. Looks over his shoulder. Joe Screen in 3rd place. He had a second first first time out, and he's up against some strong competition this time. We understand it was Manfred Knapp that has pulled out on this bottom turn. Kelvin Tatum very much more in control this time. Squeezed over in second. Problems for number 7. The lead number 7 is Tim Cornelissen, and he's having problems getting that machinery off the circuit. And in fact, I can see the red lights are up. Well, the lap scores are confirming that they had completed 3 laps before the red lights went on. So I'll wait for confirmation from the clerk of the course, but we could well take that result. For race 12 in your programme, they start from the very top. It's number 1, Kelvin Tatum with 10 points for the win. Number 4, Andrew Appleton, 4 points. Number 7, there's no points there because of the fall. And number 10, Stephane. Well, number 10, Tresarrieu, 3 points. Mathieu Tresarrieu, 14, 6 points. 17, Joe Green, 8 points. 20, Mick Groen, 5 points. And 23, Manfred Knapp, no points. No time there, so we'll continue with race 13, and I'll confirm those points for you after we've completed race 13. And they get underway. Into that first turn. It looked to me like Neville Tatum once again had made a very good start, and Neville Tatum has worked his way to the front on that first turn. Paul Cooper working his way through again, but Matt Reed goes past him as they go down that back straight. Well, a good ride this once again from Neville Tatum as he gets to the front. Rudolph, I can see him there in third. All sorts of problems for Paul Cooper as he goes down on that top turn. There due to the fall. And number 10, Tresarrieu, he scored 3 points. Number 14, that's Mathieu Tresarrieu to race 13. So the riders make their way to the line for this race 14 in your programme. Well, we wonder, can Trevor Banks do it again? He's starting from grid 6, one of the last riders to come into line. Svab has also made a good start. He gets himself to the front. And at the moment, Jeremy Doncaster's got a lot of work to do. Mitch Godden moving through well. As indeed, Glen Phillips has moved up on the early leader. Svab going into this pit bend. Oh, that was a good corner from Glen Phillips. Svab certainly under control as he goes into that top turn. But he knows he's got Glen Phillips right there with him, and Glen goes through on the inside. Well, he tries to get the grip as fast as he can going down the back straight, and he's got some drive. He gets into this pit turn. I'm looking at the moment, I can't see. Jeremy Doncaster is a long way back. Anthony Svab still trying to stay in contention with Glen Phillips, so this is a good ride from Glen. Mitch Godden is sitting there in third place. Those three have opened up the gaps on the rest of the field, and a disappointing second ride for Jeremy Doncaster, who had maximum 10 points from his first ride. He doesn't look comfortable with things at the moment. But he's going to pick up the maximum from this one. Anthony Svab, no answer to him after that early lead. Mitch Godden still there in third. And as the checker flag is made ready, we get a result in race 14. Glen Phillips getting maximum 10 points. Svab in second place. Mitch Godden crosses the line in third. And it is number 16, Roger Lobb, that gets fourth place. As no points there for number 3, Trevor Banks. But number 6, Jeremy Doncaster picks up 3 points. Number 9, Mitch Godden, 6 points. Number 12, Glen Phillips, a maximum 10 points. Number 16, Roger Lobb, 5 points. Number 19, Dave Mears, 2 points. Number 22, Antonin Svab, 8 points. And number 25, Martin Williams, 4 points. The winning time, 1:24.17, 58.30. So we now go back to race 13, where we will see in grid 4, Peppi Rudolph. Number 5, Chris Harris. I'm wondering whether he will be back out. It looks like he is. So that's good to see that Chris Harris joins the restart. Quickly to the line, number 8, Denham. He'll take grid 5. The other rider involved in that tumble on the top turn was number 11, Paul Cooper, who I can't see at the moment coming to the line. And it is in fact Paul Cooper that's at the pit gate, where you can see the yellow flag being held aloft. So both the riders involved in that tumble on the top turn, both going in the restart. Number 15, Matt Reed, also comes to the line. This afternoon, Tatum is good out of the starting gate, he's holding it round the bends, and he's got a very, very quick line around the whole circuit. Oh, a lot of changing going on further down the field, but closest to Neville Tatum. Peppi Rudolph got the best of it at the beginning of that turn. I don't think that Neville Tatum are very happy about that one. He'll be back after him as he goes into that pit bend, sitting in second place. Oh, will we see a challenge? Jason Bunyan is inside as you board, and that's now for the front. Neville Tatum looking for a way round. Wants to go wide. Peppi Rudolph holding a good line round that top turn. What will Neville Tatum do about it? Will he hold it tight coming into the bend? Oh, he's keeping the speed on at the moment. He's just following him around, waiting for that mistake to be made. Jason Bunyan, where he's sitting, is watching to see what happens when the challenge is made. But quite often gaps will be opened up. And Neville Tatum certainly got a line this time, has he? Well, the idea being is that you push the front rider to overdrive into the bend. You can then create a gap, but Peppi Rudolph takes it. Neville Tatum in second, Jason Bunyan in third, and Matt Reed finishing in fourth. Let's give you the points here as we start with number 2, Peppi Rudolph, 10 maximum points. Number 5, Chris Harris, 4 points. Number 3, number 8, Lewis Denham, 3 points. Number 11, Paul Cooper, 2 points. Number 15, Matt Reed, 5 points. Number 18, Paul Knott, 1 point. And number 21, Jason Bunyan, 6 points. Number 24, Neville Tatum, 8 points. And the winning time, 1:29.95. 57.65 they average. 1:29.95, 57.65. So we turn our attention to the sidecars and move to race 15 in your program. And As we look to the start line, we've got Mick out once again. Remember, disappointing of being excluded. John Halsey's out there again as well. He didn't score in his first ride. Both of them missing the start and all sorts of problems on that bottom turn. Outfits go absolutely everywhere on that bottom turn. John Halsey done extremely well to avoid it. And I think that was Simon Wall perhaps that had lost his passenger.
He's going to run quite late as well.
Alright, tactically Steve Smith said, well, I don't really want to get there first. I'm in grid 4. Some of you on the inside line up a bit quicker than me. Oh, Gary Jackson it is that's got this outside gate. There are a few trenches being dug on this outside, so the ground perhaps a little bit softer. Oh, they get underway. Gary Jackson's made a good start, but it's Matt Turrell has made the best of all. From grid 2, he's got himself to the front. He's got Gary Jackson going around the outside of him. He's got Ivan Matthews up behind him. Gary Jackson all the way around the outside. He's got himself to the front. So Gary Jackson and Carl Pudels that lead going into this top corner for the first time. Matt Turrell and Shaun absolutely the line on the inside. Ivan Matthews and Mick stays in third at the moment. So they look to close, but Gary Jackson looks to be making the better of it as he opens up going down that back straight. Well, perhaps Gary Jackson was an outside tip for this afternoon. I wonder what the bookies had him priced at. Well, he comes round the outside of that top turn and looks very, very quick indeed. Matt Turrell and Shaun Yates with no response to him. I think they've got their work cut out to try and keep Ivan Matthews and Mick Stace out. If they can get them back in third place, they'll still be scoring well. They did have a second first time out, Matt Turrell and Shaun Yates. Could they be the outside package this afternoon? As we look to see the last lap go, Gary Jackson and Carl still leading. Steve Smith with that win first time out is back in fourth place. And now Ivan Matthews starts to go after Matt Turrell. He goes round the outside, and I think there's problems for Matt Turrell. He slows on the far side. There's great disappointment for Matt Turrell and Shaun Yates. Oh, Gary Jackson gets the win. Ivan Matthews gets the second place, and Steve Smith third. And all sorts of problems for Rob Winterburn and in your programme, when we start from the top, it's number 2 Steve Smith and Carl Squirrell. They get 4 points. That takes them on to 11 overall. As we move down to number 8, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley, 3 points. Number 15, Ivan Matthews and Mick Stace, 9 points. Number 23, Gary Jackson and Carl Pugh, maximum 7 points. Number 69, Matt Turrell and Shaun Yates, no score. And number 148, Rob Winterburn and Tristan Winterburn, 2 points. 129.88 the winning time, 129.88, 57.67 the average speed.
Someone else.
Run of race 15 stopped when Mick spun it on that bottom turn. He's the only one that hasn't made the restart. So Simon Wall, who lost Kelvin, his passenger, he's back again. And Paul Whitelum, a fine day. So who we got on the inside? Paul Whitelum and Mick Day it is that are right on that inside. They made a very good start first time. John Halsey and Jason Glennie out on grid 5. Imperative that they get a good score this time. They missed out on scoring in the first ride. And he's got a very good start, John Halsey, as he gets underway, dives into that first turn. Oh, that was an absolute flyer of a start that John Halsey and Jason Glennie got. Paul Whitelum's in trouble on that first turn, so the gaps have opened up between first and second as they go down that back straight. Oh, Simon Wall, who had a good ride first time out, is in third, looking for second at the moment. Tries to get through on the inside of Mick Cave. Mick Cave has to move over and let him through. There was no way he could hang on to that one, so Simon Wall and Kevin Jones still there in second. Mick Cave does come through for that second place. He's taken the inside line. Simon Wall right out on the outside line, and Paul Johnson is looking to come through now. Paul Johnson and Darren Wilkes on the inside of Simon Wall, looking to make that third. Simon Wall comes back at him, and as they go down that back straight, John Halsey and Jason Glennie will be unaware of what's going on behind him. They'll be quite happy to getting maximum points from this one. Last lap flag goes for them as they go into that last lap. Mick Cave and Ron Winspear have certainly made that second there. Simon Wall consolidating that third, but Paul Johnson still staying close to him. Oh, that's the interesting one to watch as they come to the checkered flag, because there may be a change for that third place. Oh, John Halsey and Jason Glennie get to the line. Mick Cave gets second. It's going to be close for third. Very, very tight on the line. Is race 15 in your programme. It was from the top. Number 1, Mick Cave and Rob Winspear with 5 points. Number 7, Paul Johnson and Darren Wills, they get 4 points. Number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glennie, maximum 7 points. And number 21, Simon Wall and Kevin Jones, 3 points. Number 62, Mick Toll and Tony Baysby, no score. As indeed with number 92, Paul Whitelum, Mick Day, no score. The winning time, 130.34, 130.34, 57.38. So we look to race 17 and we see in action once again number 5, Matt Pomeroy and Andy Wilson, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan, Dave Steer, Simon Beanie, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale, Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen, and Ian Lee Amos, Paul Phillips. So if it's a straight scrap between Rob Wilson and Duncan Tolhurst, only one of them can keep the maximum from 2 rides. Will somebody else get in amongst them? Lifts it in. Matt from Rowan lifts it in the air. Ian Lee Amos has had a good start, but it is Duncan Tolhurst that's got to the front. Looking for Rob Wilson, he's back in 4th place at the moment. Dave Steers up in 2nd, Ian Lee Amos in 3rd. Rob Wilson now trying to move round, and all sorts of problems for Rob Wilson. Ian Whale rolls along the ground. Rob Wilson tries to turn the right round, and Ian Whale quickly back up on his feet. But Duncan Tolhurst won't know any of that that's going on behind him. Rob Wilson quickly back on the track and in racing mode again. Duncan Tolhurst can now keep the maximum from 2 rides as he leads from Dave Steer in 2nd, Ian Lee Amos and Paul Phillips close to them though. Matt from the Roller and Andy Wilson still there in 4th place. Wilson can just really use this one as a bit of a practice session. He's a long way back off the racing field. As we watch them go into that bottom turn, Duncan Tolhurst looks very comfortable indeed. Matt from Roller is now starting to move through on the inside of Ian Lee Amos, getting up into 3rd place. And looking all ready to go after Dave Steer on that top bend. Oh, Dave Steer's got to keep it going to hang on to that 2nd. Matt Plumroller and Andy Wilson under pressure once again from Ian Amos though. As we see the checkered flag go, it is maximum race with Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen. He's third, and Simon Beanie gets second. Matt Plumroller in third. In your programme, we start from number 5, Matt Plumroller and Andy Wilson. They scored 4 points, taking their total on to 9. Number 9, Miles Simmons and Dave Hogan, 2 points. Number 17, Dave Steer and Simon Beanie, 5 points. Number 24, Rob Wilson and Ian Whale, 1 point. Number 74, Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen, maximum 7 points once again. That's moving on to a maximum of 14 from 2 rides. Number 183, Ian Amos and Paul Phillips get 3 points, making a grand total of 7 so far, and the winning time 129.48, 129.48, 57.93 the average speed.
Did you wash it up this morning, lad?
So we move to race 18. This concludes the second leg rides for the 1000cc sidecars. Right on the outside we can see that we've got Steph and Carl Blythe, outfit 30. I'm wondering who's got that inside gate. It's 184, John Hiscock and Nick Walters right on the inside. What can they do from that berth? Oh, still the yellow flags are up. We've got number 11, Roger Wynn and Ben Goddard. I think it's Neil Owen that we're missing. Looking anxiously at that big gate. Out comes Neil Owen and Kevin Colburn. Have they got machinery going? Looks like they have. And Neil Owen will take grid 4, so that's the empty space just where the starting marshal is standing. As soon as he gets anywhere close, I'm sure John Hiscock will move forward to that start line. He's got Rob Bradley just on the outside of him, then Gary Palmer, and right on the outside, as I mentioned, Roger Wynn and Steph Blythe. Bradley's made a very good start this time. Not a good ride first time out, but he's out in front this time. He's got John Hiscock behind him coming out of that first turn. And Gary Palmer sitting in third. Oh, those three get away a little bit, but John Hiscock sitting tight on the inside of Rob Bradley, has found a gap on the inside. John Hiscock and Nick Walters moving through to take the lead. Gary Palmer can see what's happening. He's trying to do the same thing as well. He stays tight round that pit bend. Problems for Roger Wynn pulling off into the centre green. And the gaps have started to open as John Hiscock and Nick Walters are starting to pull away. Rob Bradley and Tom Bradley. Much better ride from them. Gary Palmer and Craig Palmer still sitting there in third. Starting to come under pressure though from Neil Owen. Neil Owen is getting closer and closer to him, back in that fourth place, looking for third. But a much, much better ride from John Hiscock, only scoring 1 point in his first ride. Spread around today. There's a lot of riders been missing out on points in these first 2 rides, and it's really left the field wide open. Remember that we have the added incentive that the B final for the sidecars, the winner of that will make up the final place in the A final. Oh, there goes the checkered flag. John Hiscock has done exactly what he needed to do. Rob Bradley's had a much, much better ride. And there's problems for Neil Owen down here on this bottom bend. Obviously no score for number 6 Neil Owen and Kevin Colburn. We hope they're both okay. Number 11 Roger Wynn and Ben Goddard, they stopped in the early part of the race, so no score there. Number 18 Gary Palmer and Craig Palmer 4 points. Number 30 Stephen Carl Blythe 3 points. Number 87 Rob Bradley and Tom Mowbray 5 points. And maximum points to number 184 John Hiscock and Nick Walters, so they move their total on to 8 from 2 rides. As I mentioned, there's only 5 automatically go through, and there's 1 extra place taken by the winner of the B Final, and at the moment it's Duncan Tolhurst and Nicky Owen that are out there on their own on maximum 14 points. Closest to them is Gary Jackson and Carl Pugh on 12 points. We've then got Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel on 11. Number 21 is Simon Moore and Kevin Jones. That gives us the first 4. Then together on 9 points, we've got number 17 Dave Steer and Simon Beanie. Number 5 Matt Pomerola and Andy Wilson. And number 15 Ivor Matthews and Mick Stace. It's always good to see that we've got Neil Owen and Kevin Coleman both up on their feet, so once again the ambulance will go away empty.
Down the bottom left.
So an important ride for these riders. Of course, Wayne Reid and Clive Preston know that reasonable scoring here should see them a place in the final. Number 2, Mel Goodwin and Gary Rockall on 2 second places so far. Again, they know that a reasonable ride here should get them in the final. Well, I think it is Wayne Reid that's made the best of it as he goes round that first turn. 3 riders together in second place at the moment. Well, I've made a mistake with that being Wayne Reid. I'll pick that up for you as they come round. I think he might be in second place. Well, indeed it is. Andy Carlson and Laura Carlson didn't score in their second ride. They're actually leading as they go into that top bend. Wayne Reid is there in second place. Mel Goodwin in third at the moment. So, a good ride this from Andy Carlson and Laura Carlson as Mel Goodwin and Gary Rockall try to go around the outside of Wayne Reid and Clive Preston. Wayne Reid changes lines, looking for a way through to get the lead away from Andy Carlson. Tries to find a gap on the inside. Has he found one? He certainly has, so he drops Andy Carlson back into second place. Mel Goodwin looking to try and capitalise on that as well as he goes round the outside. He's been taken a long way round. It means that Wayne Reid and Clive Preston will guarantee a place in the final. They've already had a second and a win, so we will be seeing them in the grand final, which is still billed as being the 2003 Bonfire Burnup title. And the checkered flag goes. That's guaranteed a place for Wayne Reid in the final. He moves on to 21 points. No, he doesn't. 7 points, moves on to 19 points. 4 points. Number 7, Barry Bennett and Steve Tong, 3 points. Number 8, Andy Carlson and Laura Carlson, 5 points. No score there for Chris Salisbury, number 41. Number 56, Wayne Reid and Clive Preston, very importantly, maximum 7 points. The winning time, 134.08, 134.08, 55.10. So with those 19 points, I think we've got a place in the final for Wayne Reid and Clive Preston. 14 is probably enough to take Mel Goodwin and Gary Rockall through. But with Lester Goodwin sitting on 9 points, he could go through with a good ride here. Tony Stark on 11 points. And of course Mike Reid on 14 points. So number 72, that is Shaun Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg. They're saying they're in grid 5. They're absolutely right. Wayne Yeldham should be in grid 6. Same thing as well, all sorts of problems on that first turn. Now it's Tony Stark in problems on that first turn, but he's recovered from that, so he's one of the top point scorers, looking to see whether he can get back again. And at the moment, Mike Reed and Lester Goodwin are having a battle to front. And Tony Martin just with the lead from Mike Reed. And passenger Gareth Bemister. Bit of a gap opening up between those two and third place, and Simon Baird trying to get that third place as they move into that bottom turn. In fact, I say it's Simon Baird that is losing that third place. I think it is number 5, Wayne Yeldham, that has got that third place now. And Tony Stark back in with the action as well. He's sitting in 5th place at the moment. Can he close any ground? This could be important in terms of qualification for that A final. Well, Lester Goodwin, if he gets a 7th place to move on to 16 points, that'll get him through the final. Mike Reed will, I think, have done enough on the 2nd place 5 points. That'll take him on to 19, the same as Wayne. So that will also, those two we know are guaranteed to get into the final. It then starts getting a bit tighter because when we look at Tony Stark moving through, he's in 4th place at the moment, going for 3rd. Is going to be tight for the line. He doesn't quite make that 3rd. Wayne Yeldham gets that 3rd place and a very important 4 points. We see maximum 7 points for rider number 3, Lester Goodwin, and passenger Tony Martin. That takes their total through to 16. I think that guarantees a place in the final. Number 4, Simon Baird and Stuart Supple, 1 point. Number 5, Wayne Yeldham and Kevin Ashley, 4 points. Number 23, Tony Stark and Peter Bell, 3 points. Number 57, Mike Reed and Gary Bemister, 5 points. Number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg, 2 points. 134.37, 54.93 they're averaging. Now the point situation for the solos after the 2 rides is that number 2, Peppi Rudolph, leads on 20 points. Number 24, Neville Tatum on 16 points. Number 12, Glen Phillips on 15 points. About 4 riders on 14 points, and some of those go in this one, so they know this is an important one for them. And on they get underway and go into John Screen's in there as well, Peppi Rudolph's in there as well, but none of them have got to the front. Oh, they're all back in the pack at the moment as they go down that back straight. Well, I think that's Matt Reed that's got himself to the front. I'll check that for you as they come round, straining through the binoculars. Joe Screen has got up into 2nd, I can see that. It is number 15, Matt Reed. Back there as well. Oh, Joe Screen and Kelvin Tatum together in that 2nd and 3rd place. Joe Screen going for the inside line. But it is the youngster Matt Reed that's got to the front, and he's got some strong competition behind him. So Matt Reed having a great ride at the moment. He's keeping away from him as Joe Screen comes in. Possibly left a little bit of a gap, but he's gone for the fast wider line. Kelvin Tatum has tried the inside, but he couldn't get the speed back on again. He picks it up again going down the back straight though, and he's closing right up on Matt Reed as they go into that pit bend. Has he got a slightly tighter line? Joe Screen is right on the inside. He's back in 4th place at the moment. And number 14, Mathieu Tresarrieu, is in 5th place. Can Matt Reed hold off Kelvin Tatum? He's got Kelvin right on the inside of him. Matt Reed has still got it at the moment. It's going to be close to the line. Matt Reed on the outside, Kelvin Tatum on the inside. Joe Screen finishes in 3rd third, Peppi Rudolph in fourth, and Mathieu Tresarrieu finishing in fifth. Oh, what a tremendous ride from the youngster Matt Reed. A lot of local support here, I'm sure, and what a great ride to be in front of the man that was predicted to do so well today, and such a brilliant rider, Kelvin Tatum. So perhaps not quite the fastest time, but very, very quick indeed. And let's go from the very top then, because Kelvin Tatum has got 8 points from race 21. That's number one, moving on to a total of 18 points. Number two, Peppi Rudolph, 5 points from that one. He finishes on 25. Number three, Trevor Banks, 1 point, and number four, Andrew Appleton, 3 points. A long way down the list, we come to number 14, Mathieu Tresarrieu, 4 points. Number 15, Matt Reed, maximum 10 points. Number 16, Roger Lobb, 2 points. Number 17, Joe Screen, 6 points. The winning time was 1:26.31, 60.06. We move rapidly to race 22. Can Jeremy Doncaster turn it back on again? A great ride the first time out this afternoon. He lost out in his second ride, so he needs to recover points. But again, in this class, we've seen riders taking points off each other. On the outside, going round that first turn, he's got the drive on quickly and he gets himself to the front. It is Jeremy Doncaster that streaks away down that back straight. All sorts of changes going on a bit further down the field, but look at the lead that Jeremy Doncaster has got over everybody. And it's number 20, Mike Groen is in what was third place, but now elevated to fourth place. And Mick comes back into that third place, or does he? It's close for that third and fourth place. Jeremy Doncaster going well at the moment. All sorts of problems at the back of the field. But Jeremy Doncaster into that bottom turn. 3 riders together in that second place. Denham still holding second. And he's got a fight on his hands as Jeremy Doncaster sees the last lap flag this time. This could be maximum points for him. Lewis still there in second. He's in the middle, and Paul Knott has got himself up into second place. And it's all very, very close on the far side. Paul Knott and Lewis Denham together. And quickly Lewis Denham is up on his feet. I don't think he'll be happy with that one. Jeremy Doncaster gets the win. The red flags, in fact, have been out, so the race has been stopped. King with the clerk of the course what was happening in that race, because there was quite a few complications. The only way we can feel that we can resolve it is to rerun that heat after race 23. Coming quickly to the inside, a rider that's been going well this afternoon, that's number 24, Neville Tatum. He's had 2 seconds, which means he's on 16 points overall. He's joined by Stephane who had a good second place first time out. Disappointing second ride. Paul Cooper, number 11, has had a mixed bag of racing today. He's been on the ground a couple of times. And I shouldn't forget Glen Phillips, number 12. Let's watch for him because he's on 15 points. Got the best of the starts, but that quickly changes on that first bend, and Stephane comes back at that leader. It was in fact number 12, Glen Phillips, that had gone for that tight inside line around that first turn. Well, Stephane it is, has gone very, very wide, but Neville Tatum's come back at him. He's come round the outside of Stephane and Glen Phillips is still there in third. That's Anthony. That's Anthony Svab that's in there in fourth place. But Neville Tatum it is, that's having a free ride. Anthony Svab, that's the 4, and Glen Phillips and Anthony Svab having a real battle for that third place. Stephane Tresarrieu can do nothing about Neville Tatum at the moment. Neville going very, very well as he dives into that bottom turn. 1 more lap to go. Who's this going to between Mitch, Godden and Paul Cooper a bit further down the field. That's going to be a tough one for the lap scorers as they go across the line. But as we see the checkered flag, it is Neville Tatum that's going to get maximum points. Tresarrieu second, Glen Phillips in third, Anthony Svab in fourth, Paul Cooper fifth, Mitch Godden sixth. The points then of race 23. Number 9, Mitch Godden is where we start. That's 3 points, taking his total on to 9. Number 10, Tresarrieu, 8 points, 19 is a total. Number 11, Paul Cooper, 4 points, moving on to 10. Number 12, Glen Phillips, 6 points, and that makes, by my reckoning, a total of 21, which looks good for the final. Number 22, Anthony Svab on 5 points. Number 23, Manfred Knapp, 2 points. Number 24, Neville Tatum, maximum 10 points, 26 points. 25, Martin Williams, 1 point. The winning time was 125.24, 125.24, 60.81, the average speed. Doncaster out there, and does that mean that he's been credited with a win? I'll check for you once we get that over. We could be seeing a race here just for second, etc. So I'll have that confirmed once they come round, but at the moment we've got the race on the circuit. Jason Bunyan and Mick fighting for that first place. Oh, is it first? Has first already been given? Oh, we'll confirm that for you once this race is finished, but at the moment we'll lap score it as if it is a genuine run. And Jason Bunyan leading from Mick in second. Oh, I think that's possibly Lewis Denham that's pulled out on the inside. Jason Bunyan still to get Chris Harris is up there in fourth place. Dave Mears in fifth. The checkered flag is gone. I do apologise for hesitating there. I was trying to work out who that rider was that had pulled out. He's got... I think it's possibly Anthony Swab's bike. I do apologise. Obviously we'll be moving on to the final qualification for the sidecars, but as you probably noticed as much as I did, we didn't have any Jeremy Doncaster in that rerun. He believes that he finished his completed race. He was credited with a checkered flag, and we're wondering if the rest were just racing for 8 points and below. Now, let's have a look at the overall points in the sidecars. We've got Duncan Tolhurst with maximum 14 points from 2 rides. He'll go in effectively the third ride. 23, Gary Jackson on 12 points. He's next highest in the scoring, actually goes in this heat. Number 2, Steve Smith also goes in this heat. He's on 11 points. I've noticed on 8 points we've got Rob Wilson, who's right on the inside, so this could be quite a decider. Steve Smith right on the outside, leaps it in the air. Rob Wilson has had a good start. Problems for Matt Promoter as he switches off into the inside. Clark, of course, not happy with things. Steve Smith's lost a chain. Somebody else has lost an exhaust. The red flags are up. The official deciding not to pick that up. Potentially going to be hot. And disappointment for Steve Smith. He lost a chain on the start, and he was on 11 points from 2 rides. I can pass on to you that I've been told by the stewards on the circuit the rerun should not have been run. The original result stands on 3 laps completed, and the result of that 3-lap race with no time for finishing was that number 5, Chris Harris, gets 3 points. Number 6, Jeremy Doncaster, gets 10 points. No score for number 7. Number 8, Lewis Denham, gets 8 points. Number 18, Paul Knott, gets 6 points. Number 19, Dave Mears, gets 4 points. Number 20, Mick Groen, gets 5 points. Number 21, Jason Bunyan, no score. And of course, no times there. What I'm being told is that after discussion they agreed that the result should have been given on 3 laps. The accident that caused the stoppage in the 4th lap was a no-fault attained accident, so therefore there was no reason to take the valid result from the end of lap 3. Right, we now move on to race 25 in your programme. We are then going to go back to race 24, is what I'm being told. So, we should be seeing, yes indeed, number 8, Peter Lloyd. On the line, number 30, Stephane Blythe. Oh, let's look at the sidecar competition. Well, I mentioned to you, a lot of the high point scorers were going in that first heat of these third rides. That's race 24. Looking to see who's scoring well. Well, in fact, I wonder, is there any... So it looks as if Paul Johnson was accredited with breaking the tapes. He's been put back 15 metres. He will be watching the rest of the outfits go. He gets a bit of a flying start. And as they get underway, well, he got away very quickly, Paul Johnson, but he's got a lot of work to do to catch up. The rest of the field starts to sort itself out. Stephane Blythe, I can see moving to the front as they go into that top turn. Paul Johnson has moved through into possibly 3rd place as he comes up out of that bottom turn. Neil Owen on the outside. Paul Johnson now up into 2nd place. He's fighting with that outfit as he goes round that pit turn. Neil Owen back on him as well. Mathieu and Shaun Yates moving up into 3rd. They're starting to challenge with Paul Johnson for that 2nd place. Paul Johnson again fighting with that outfit, but it's Stephane Blythe that is over the maximum points. Paul Johnson now starting to get closer as they go into that top turn. The reserve, Steve Smith and Dave Williams coming in, getting used to the circuit for their first ride this afternoon. Paul Johnson starting to close on Stephane Blythe. Mathieu and Shaun Yates still sitting there in 3rd place. They can make up no ground on Paul Johnson at the moment. One more lap to go. Leading from Paul Johnson and Darren Willis as they come round that pit bend again. He seems to fight with machinery in the middle of the bend. Steve Smith has pulled out into the centre green, but this is a good ride from Stephane Blythe. Mathieu and Shaun Yates coming in for that 3rd place as they cross the line. Stephane Blythe get the win. Willis gets 2nd. Mathieu and Shaun Yates getting 3rd place. Right, a quick explanation then, because what's just been explained to me by the clerk of the course is that the riders briefed this morning, they were told if they were put back 30 yards because of touching tapes, then they were warned. If they rolled, and I'm sure you understand the expression of that, if they move before the tapes have gone up, if they get a rolling start, for every yard that they've gained, they lose a place. They have deemed that Paul Johnson jumped at least 2 yards before the tapes went up. He has therefore dropped back 2 places. It means if official result and points for race 25 are that number 6 Neil Owen gets 4 points, number 7 Paul Johnson 3 points, number 8 Peter Lloyd 2 points, number 30 Stephane Carlisle maximum 7 points, 69 Mathieu and Shaun Yates 5 points. The time was 1:32.45, 56.07. We've already got race 24 back on the line. A lot of the top point scorers are in this one. This will sort out a lot of the qualification for the A final. Rob Wilson has made the best of the starts. He goes into that first turn in front. I think that's Matt Van Molen who's got up there into second place, but he's got pressure for that second place already. Steve Smith is in there in fourth place at the moment. Simon Wall and Gary Jackson I can see back there as well. So there's certainly real starters in Mick David is that's in there in third place, who's looking for second, gone through on the inside of Matt Van Molen and Andy Wilson. It's all bunching again to that second place for all that's going on. Rob Wilson, Andy and Well get away. Mick Cave tries to now chase after him. Steve Smith has elected to go around the outside. He's got Gary Jackson on the inside of him in that fourth and fifth place. But it is Mick Cave and Rob Winspear still there in second place. They know they need to score well in this one. Matt Brumroller on outfit number 5 is on 9 points from 2 rides, so he needs good points. Simon Wall completely locks it up going into that bottom turn, but he's recovered from that. And Rob Wilson did exactly what he needed to do. Obviously, Rob Wilson on outfit number 24 didn't score well in his second ride. He lost in well on that bottom turn. He recovered from it, but he only scored 1 point. And I can't take my eyes off the action at the back. Mick Cave's got problems in second place. Matt Van Molen comes through in the second. Simon Wall right on the inside as well gets through in the third. But I think the most important thing there is that Rob Wilson has got maximum 7 points. Will that be enough to get him into that A final straight away? Let's go down from the top. We've got number 1 Mick Cave and Rob Winspear on 2 points. Number 2 Steve Smith and Carl Squirrel on 1 point. Number 5 Matt Van Molen and Andy Wilson 5 points. A long way down then to number 21 Simon Wall and Kevin Jones 4 points. Number 23 Gary Jackson and Carl Pugh 3 points. Number 24 Rob Wilson and Ian Whale, a tremendous ride from them, 7 points. The winning time was 1:30.24 and 30.24, 57.44.